Hello and welcome to this video. Today we will talk about why we created KSML. To understand its use, let me talk about a common challenge that many engineers face, namely how to effectively process data on Apache Kafka. When working with Kafka, you will no doubt consider using the Kafka Streams framework that ships alongside Kafka itself. It's powerful, reliable, proven, exactly what you need. But here's the problem. Look at this. To build even a simple streaming application, you need to write Java. Lots of it. And if you're a data engineer, an analyst, or a Python developer, this is a massive barrier. Let me scroll through this code to show you what I mean. This represents weeks of learning Java, setting up build tools, managing dependencies, dealing with compilation errors, when all you wanted was to process your data. Here's the reality for many organizations. Most data professionals don't know Java. They know SQL, Python, maybe some scripting languages, but Kafka Streams demands Java expertise. Let me talk about what you typically need to do. First, you need to learn Java. Then you need to set up your entire development environment, understand Maven or Gradle to be able to create and manage a Java project, and then master the Kafka Streams DSL, and handle compilation and deployment. Even if you learn Java, look at this. You're still writing hundreds of lines of boilerplate code for simple applications. This project here, it's just filtering and transforming sensor data. Over 200 lines were required for Java code, configuration and build files. This is where KSML comes in. KSML is built entirely on pure Kafka Streams. It's not a replacement, it's a wrapper that removes the Java barrier completely. Look at this. Instead of Java, you define your stream processing pipelines using simple YAML configuration. And for your business logic, you write Python functions that you already understand. No Java required, no compilation, no complex setup. The approach is simple. You describe what you want in YAML, write your own business logic in Python, and run it immediately. It's the full power of Kafka Streams, but now accessible to everyone on your team. Let me show you a direct comparison. I'll open two files side by side, the same temperature monitoring logic implemented in both Java and KSML. Look at this, the exact same functionality. The Java version on the left, over 150 lines. The KSML version on the right, not even 30 lines. And notice how the KSML version is actually much more readable. Anyone on your team can understand what it does just by looking at it. Let me explain how KSML actually works under the hood. It's not just a simplified syntax, it's a complete wrapper around Kafka Streams. When I run this KSML definition, here's what happens. KSML parses the YAML, generates the corresponding Kafka Streams topology, and runs it natively. Your KSML definitions are automatically converted into optimized Kafka Streams applications. You get all the enterprise features, exactly once processing, fault tolerance, auto-scaling, state management, windowing operations, stream joins. There's no compromise on features and no performance penalty. It's just simpler development. There are already many success stories from teams using KSML in production. There's an e-commerce platform that processes millions of events on a daily basis. They need to detect fraud patterns in real time. Their development time was reduced by 80% by using KSML. A logistics company that monitors millions of parcels per day sends their customers notifications based on parcel status updates. They have 0 Java developers. All their logic is implemented with KSML. There's a bank that needs to scan their executed transactions for compliance and risk purposes. In the past, they spent a lot of time writing simple transformations that occur before the scanning happens. With the new use cases, they were able to reduce their time to production from 3 months to 2 weeks. Their engineering lead stated, KSML lets our team build streaming pipelines without waiting for Java developers. It's been a game changer. Are you ready to try KSML yourself? Let me show you how easy it is to get started. First, pull our Docker image. I'll run this command. Now let me create a simple pipeline. Watch how quickly we can do this. First, we create a new file called mypipeline.yaml. In it, we define a data processing pipeline called myFirstPipeline. It will read from an input topic called sensor data with key type string, and the value type is an Avro schema called sensor data. Then for every message it reads, it will output a log line to the terminal. And now that we have our pipeline, let's run it. And that's it. No Maven, no Gradle, no compilation or build pipelines. Just Docker and YAML. You can find KSML on GitHub. The repository also contains plenty of documentation, free tutorials and ready-to-use templates. KSML enables easy stream processing without barriers, so you can build your apps in minutes, not months.